Hello to all of the viewers watching. Or if you're just that one subscriber, subscribe to me right now. Welcome to my video. Welcome back to this mini part series where we are... Oh yeah, I forgot to name it. It's this mini part series called Unscamming Myself. And so what I'm doing is that today I will be making a crepe cake. I'm gonna attempt to. One of the reasons is because I bought a singular crepe last time when I was like in the vlog of me going to the city, and I bought a crepe for like $10. So we're going to challenge the... I don't know. We're gonna challenge how worth it is for $10 to get a singular slice of crepe. But this time I'm unscamming myself by pushing the boundaries, going a bit further and making a crepe cake. So we're gonna start off with the batter. Let me just set up my gimbal. So it's as simple as it gets. Per usual, I'm going to be looking up a recipe and you're just gonna watch me bake and attempt to mix the ingredients. The last recipe that I did last time, it came out okay, but some bits were burnt and there were different shades. Just some of it were like darker and some of it were lighter. So, but it's all in all, it still tasted good. And I mean, to improve it, to improve it for my own preference, I would probably make the batter like more crunchy, because I prefer like the crunchy, I'm the crunchy waffly type of person, not like the soft cakey one. So, but this time, with making crepes, you only get given one texture. So, now comes the time to browsing for crepe. Crepe. How do French people pronounce it? Wait.
Crepe.
Crepe. Yeah, oh my goodness, my eye bags. But we're just looking for a recipe right now, and then crepe recipe. So I will be right back. Whoa. No recording. I found two recipes. One from All Recipes, which has more reviews, but it's 4.6 stars. And then the next one is Sally's Baking Addiction, and that's 4.8 stars. But this one only has 307 reviews, so I don't know which one to pick. And yeah, I don't know. So I will just go with the one that has more reviews, because I guess a lot of people have tried it already. Basic crepes. Jump to recipe, and let's see. Okay, this seems easy. So let's start. So we'll just go double the recipe. 2 large eggs, 1 cup milk, 1 cup water. Okay, let's start. Wait, I got eggs, and I'm so scared that like one of them has gone bad, because it has happened before. When the weather gets hot, sometimes, and then it suddenly gets cold. It does that. Australian weather, or Melbourne weather specifically. So we're gonna try that sinking method to see if it works. And if it sinks to the bottom, it's fine. So this one's definitely fine. This one. This one's fine. This one's fine. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness, what is that black thing in my egg? We're gonna break the eggs apart. 1 cup of milk. So it spreads like flat. So 1 cup of milk. I use the rest for like matcha latte. Oh, speaking of matcha latte, I'm probably gonna just make matcha flavored crepes. Here's 1 cup of water. 1 cup of water and fresh matcha. Okay, 1 cup of matcha water. Most of it is stuck to the bottom. Oopsies. Let me just mix it in first. Why does it not ask for sugar though? Oh wait, I need to put the butter in. Teaspoon, or should I go with like coconut? Because I feel like coconut makes it smell more fragrant. I don't get recipes that ask you to like measure butter in like tablespoons and teaspoons. Can't they just do it in grams? Because like it's not like I'm scooping the butter, I'm slicing the butter. Just pouring that in. Two cups all-purpose flour. Cups. Matcha powder. Ooh, just a bit more. So I'm just gonna keep it at that. And if I want to, I can just add coloring. How do you make yellow again? Blue and yellow. But guess what? I already have green food coloring, so not only do we want it to taste like matcha, we want it to look like matcha. So I'm just stripping off this plastic label. Okay, that is a lot of coloring. Now has this like nice light green color. I will let it rest and then I'll pack it away. And I'm gonna leave it overnight. And yeah, so it tastes better. But in reality, my excuse is that I forgot to buy cream, so I can't make it on the same day. It's too late to go out, it's really dark, and I can't be bothered to go out and buy some cream. So I will see you guys tomorrow. So right now, I'm gonna be cleaning up, and all this mess is gonna be gone. You know, sometimes I wish that if I had a coping mechanism, I would want it to be cleaning because at least it's helpful, you know. Okay, everybody. It is the next day, as you can tell by the change of costumes and ensembles. The transformation of time has occurred. So, this is the only part where I'll be talking because once I get to the kitchen, I will be heard from everywhere around the house. So, and I'm too embarrassed to like be talking because it looks like I'm just talking to myself, which is weird. So, we are just gonna make it in silence together. We're gonna watch this atrocity of a cake be made in front of your eyes. And I'll probably do a voiceover. I don't know. But I'm kind of worried, but we must make it. We must. During the editing of this video, I was like realizing that the audio quality for the earphones are really bad, so excuse me for the bad sound quality. I will probably invest like at least $5 in a mini mic so I can actually be seen and heard. So, see you guys later. Okay, everyone, we are back in the kitchen, and I am as quiet as a mouse, as if I was in a quiet place. 1 and 2. And right now I'm trying to find an angle to, like, that best shows the entire process. But right now we are making the actual crepes on the stove and stuff like that. Okay, so here I'm just straining out the rest of the batter, just in case there's like tiny lumps of coconut oil that wasn't mixed in. So, because I don't want those chunks to just suddenly be like, oh, surprise, in the batter. Here we have a rack to cool down the crepes once they're cooked, to air them out, to get the heat off, because it is not a good idea to start stacking the crepes and placing icing on when the crepes are like really warm, because it's gonna just melt the cream, and we don't want that. We don't want to melt down. Okay, I'm gonna start pouring the batter in there. This is my first time using the crepe stick, so it looks a little weird and misshapen. But it's okay, it improves a little later. But I'm trying to get the batter like as round as possible, but I'm kind of struggling. If there are any crepe experts watching right now, can someone please like give me advices on how to make like nice round crepes? That would be helpful. But for now, enjoy this long crepe making process. Is it worth burning my fingerprints off? I don't know. Maybe it is worth it for $10, because I'm sure that this crepe cake is worth less than $10 to make. So it probably is worth it. Everyone, I can finally talk. So these crepes, they're coming out in very paranormal shapes. This is the scraps, and here is the collection. There's some holes because they ripped while I was trying to lift them, but we got this. It's better than $10 for one crepe. So everyone, so my gimbal died, so that's why I'm going handheld this time, and I have this thing, and it's kind of like I don't know what you call it, a rake. Like, it's like those mini Japanese Zen gardens, except it's the last thing from Zen, because I've basically burnt my fingertips already I basically burnt my fingerprints off trying to handle these because they're so hot. And I'm struggling to flip them over without them ripping, but it's worth the try for everything. Okay, so my sister was back, so now we're going back into silent mode, stealth mode, and we are pouring cream in there, and we're whipping it until it's thick. So right now I'm done with the whipped cream, and now I just have to prepare the stuff as soon as possible, because my sister's friends are coming over and I don't want them to see all this. And I'm not the type of person to mingle around and talk to people. Like, my social anxiety is like, no. So, we're gonna try and do this as quickly as we can. Okay, so this is the structure, this is the concept, and it's gonna be decorated. Okay, I forgot to do the part where I was like icing it with the green colored cream, but I literally couldn't do that because that's when my sister's friends were over, and like I was just decorating a cake in front of them. But yeah, it doesn't look that bad. I try to get the shape to be as I don't know. I'm trying to get the shape to be as smooth textured as possible as I could, but, well, it looks like it was made with love. Hello to everyone watching. It is the third day. Oh, excuse my hair, but it reminds me of one that one vine of Liza Koshy getting her derp on. The people that get it, and those that don't. So, but anyways, the cake is done. I've done the decorating, and it kind of looks like like it kind of doesn't. Like it doesn't look like what I intended. It kind of looks like a mint flavored cake instead of like a matcha flavor. But on that note, it still looks pretty good. But now comes to the part of slicing it open, because when I put a plate over the crepes to like shape it out so it's like a perfectly round circle, I noticed that like when I ate the scraps with the bits of cream in it, the cream wasn't sweet enough, so it didn't negate the fact that there was no sugar in the crepes. So that could be one of the issues we're facing. So like during that process, I decided that I was going to add more sugar, more sweetener into the cream that I'm going to decorate on the outside. But the process was that, of course, after like stacking on the crepes, I put it in the fridge first to solidify a bit so that there is more structure when I shape and carve out the edges of the cake. Excited, but also kind of worried, because what if it ends up tasting like shites? Here we have it. Look at all the layers. Oh, that's not the good side. This is the good side. Let's try. It tastes very good. It's probably the thick slab of cream on top that saved it, because that's like the sweetest part of the cake. Anyways, cut to the B-roll where the chef pretends to enjoy their own food. Anyways, so if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a thumbs up, please, because I need it. I need my engagement. And to my one subscriber, I appreciate you, and I will see you guys, I don't know when my next video idea pops up. Goodbye.